Hello there, young lady. I'm George, your therapist. Your friend told me you had to be there on time, but you finally made it on time anyway. What's your name, and how old are you?
I'm Serena Baki, and I'm 25 years old.
Very nice to meet you, Serena. Anyways, let's get started with all those overprotective behavior of yours. Okay, let's start all the way back in your nostalgia days. So, tell me about yourself.
Okay, here's how it all started. And then, I got a job at a diner place, which is similarities to the 1950s diner. I've been working diner place since 2021 during COVID-19. I got paid every weekdays to pay my bills, buy some groceries, and others.
Looks like you have a lot of great responsibilities in your life, and very good job being a dependent at your own life. Where do you live?
I live with my parents since when I was born until they want me to move out, and have my own place since I graduated at college. My brother is 8 years old, and he's still living with my parents ever since. I have a cousin who is very big. Her name is Serena Baki. She is about the same size as Andre the Giant size, and her voice is very deep but speaking one sentence at once. Sometimes people call her Crunky.
Very impressive, Serena. Now, your friend told me about your overprotective behavior to your boyfriend. Tell me the story. How did you ended up being overprotective true love to your boyfriend?
Well, you see, I met my boyfriend named Brian. I heard he's a superhero who saved everybody from criminals in the city, and I think I fell in love with him, because he's very brave, very handsome, and very respectful to the citizens.
And how did you two met?
I met him when he visited at the mall with my friends. He has a twin brother named Eric, his sister Kim, and his best friend Steven. Before I met him, my friend Gabby told me that he's been lonely for a long time since he watched so many romantic movies, and he never had a girlfriend in his whole life since his first day of high school. She also told me that he can't be lonely for the rest of his life, like eating junk food every day, watch TV all day during weekend, hanging out with his friends, visiting my parents' house while my dad is at work and my mom is at home and my brother is at school, even I'm at home or at work, just in case I'm taking a day off or not.
That's very impressive to hear. Now, what makes you being overprotective to your boyfriend?
Well, you see, Don't
be nervous, just answer the question.
I have feelings to Brian so much. It seems that he's being lonely with his twin brother, his sister, and his friend since they moved in years ago. Every time when he looked at me while sitting next to me when we went to the park, he loves my green iris eyes, my eyelashes, my lips, my black sandals, and my red nail polish. Even he loves my red dress and my orange big curly hair. When I looked at him, he was so funny and clumsy, and to be honest, he's very cute.
But that doesn't give you right to being overprotective to him. He needs to spend more time with everybody besides you every single day. It's getting on his nerves.
I can't help it, I just want to make sure he's okay. But if I see him hanging out with other girls including my friends, I will kick their butts.
Serena, calm down.
No, I'm not coming down. I don't want anybody hurt or insulting my boyfriend. I feel jealous because he hung out with my friends.
Serena, get a hold of yourself.
Not only that, my mother have been hanging out with my boyfriend all day at the mall. She's being flirting with him too much. I mean, come on. My mother is in her 40s, and my boyfriend is in his 20s. That's being underage.
I think you need to take a chill pill for 10 seconds. There you go. Now, have you watched any of those movies that have romantic scene?
I've only watched Disney movies to have romantic scenes.
I see. Now, as your therapist, I want you to look at the screen, stare at hypnotized TV, and listen to my words. Are you ready?
I'm really scared about this.
Don't worry, it might take a second to stop being overprotective to your boyfriend. Now, when I turn on the TV, I will use the machine fingers to open your eyes wide, and stare at the TV with a hypnotized background, as you can see me on TV, and you had to follow my words. Good luck.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Now Serena, keep your green eyes wide open at the TV. Just keep staring at the TV with your eyes wide open. I know your pupils keep dilating big and small multiple times, but don't close your eyes. Just take a deep breath in and out for 10 seconds while looking at hypnotize. As you're the girlfriend of Brian, I command you to stop being overprotective to him, so he can have a good time with his friends or your friends every single day, even you're too busy working or hanging out with your family every single time. Just remember, don't act crazy to Brian, don't scream his name so loud when you see him during the day or night, don't be so creepy to him, and don't force him to do something inappropriate together. And most importantly, don't ask Brian to record your red shiny toenails close up and your green iris eyeball close up. It's so freaking weird. And besides, you're not ready to do nasty inappropriate to him until you two get married in the future one day. You and Brian are in your 20s. You're not in high school and college anymore. You and your friends, including your boyfriend Brian, are adults. But your brother is still young. When I count to 3, I will make you personality normal without being overprotective woman for the rest of your independent life. 1, 2, 3. So Serena, how do you feel?
I'm feeling fine, but you know what, maybe Brian can stay at his house during hurricane season since he got a generator machine to keep his house electricity on.
Oh my gosh, it worked. I'm glad you're not overprotective woman anymore. Anyways, I hope you have a good day, Serena. Maybe we can see each other again to make sure you don't do overprotective stuff anymore.
Okay George, you too.
So how did it go?
Your friend Serena is acting normal now. For now on, she's no longer being overprotective to her boyfriend, acting crazy to him, being creepy to him, and saying those nasty inappropriate to him. But, if she doesn't change and don't acting normally, she'll end up being overprotective to him for the rest of her life, and do nasty inappropriate to him. Got it?
Don't worry, George, I'll make sure she will change her behavior so much without being overprotective.
Alrighty then, you two have a good day.
You too.
You know what, Gabby, maybe you're right. Brian should stay in his home since he got a generator to keep his electricity on. I'm sure he'll be okay, along with his twin brother, his sister, and his friend.
You see, Serena, this is what I like, a normal person without being overprotective. For now on, when a hurricane season is over, just act normally to Brian and say those appropriate words to him when you two start dating again. And remember, you're not ready to have a nasty inappropriate private time until you two get married in the future someday. You two are in 20s, act like an independent adults, even though you and Brian have autism.
I agree with you. Recording my red toenails close up and my green iris eyeball close up is very creepy. He should have asked before do something, including you, your sister, his sister, or our friends.
Anyways, let's watch TV while I'm ordering some food.